Hello everyone, welcome to Spirit Filled Sunday. So today I will be pulling inspirational guidance messages for the collective. These messages are timeless, so whenever you happen to click on this video, that is when this message or these messages could be meant for you. Also remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if not already, and I would like to thank those of you who are, as well as click that notification bell to receive notifications whenever I post. So let's jump right into it, collective, and start with some overall energies for you. So collective, God gave me the song, I Give Myself Away so you can use me. So I am getting life purpose. For some of you, I heard surrender. You need to surrender to your purpose. I'm getting like surrender to the call. For someone, you may want to go listen to that song, I Give Myself Away. You can type it in YouTube, Google, and it should pop up. Spirit, tell me, what messages do you have for the collective? What do I have? Oh, I have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Now I'm getting the song, A Wonderful Change Has Come Over Me. I feel like you're going through an amazing evolution. There's been a lot of growth that has been happening for you, collective. I'm also getting seasons and cycles. For some of you, your life is changing. 555, that's what Spirit just gave me. So yeah, you're definitely going through a major transition. I feel like you're also changing as a person. I heard enlightenment, the enlightened one, the chosen one. I'm getting hermit energy. So for someone, you may be a Virgo. I'm also getting a change when it comes to your career, your job. I'm also getting a change when it comes to your status. I'm also getting relationship changes for some of you. I'm getting divine counterpart, significant other. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a change for the positive, a change for the better, collective. And then I have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So yes, I heard intuitive. I feel like for some of you, you're very intuitive. I'm also getting downloads. You will be getting more downloads from Spirit, from God. But it's like you need to trust what God is giving you. Trust the downloads that you are receiving. Trust your intuition, even when it doesn't make sense. You need to trust. And my niece clarified. If you hear her, I apologize in advance. And then I have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Exactly. I heard don't give up and don't give in. Keep pushing. I feel like for some of you, I'm getting status again. Your status is getting ready to change because you've been working on a goal, a dream. For some of you, a business. I'm seeing a vision of a building. So congratulations to whomever is in the process of purchasing a building. You may have recently, opened your business. I'm getting like a vision of like a grand opening, someone cutting a ribbon. But yes, congratulations to whoever that message is for. But it's like your hard work, your dedication has paid off or is paying off, collective. So it's like that go-getter attitude, that energy that you kept putting into yourself, into your dreams, you're finally getting to reap the fruits of your labor. So let's go ahead and go a little bit deeper. Spirit, give me a message for change. I have a strength, Leo energy. Yes, change. So I feel like for some of you, I'm just getting confident. With the changes going on around you, I'm getting like a boost. This is really starting like to boost your confidence. It's like where you felt you were lacking. There may have been times where you felt like you couldn't do something. You weren't able to accomplish something. It's like you finally believe in yourself. Like you finally believe that, yes, I can have this. Yes, my life can look like this. Yes, life can actually be what I want it to be. Let's get a message for trust. I have the Page of Swords. I heard like be open to information is in the reverse. So you need to be open to the communication that you are receiving from God, from Spirit. Be open to attaining more knowledge. Be open to growth. Let's get a message for perseverance. Okay. I have the Magician. And I have The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So I heard alchemize. You literally took something negative and turned it into something positive. Like with this Nine of Pentacles, you weren't where you wanted to be financially, or for some of you, you may not currently be where you desire to be when it comes to your income. It's like you want to be self-sufficient and independent. But in order to get there, you knew that you had to get into this energy of the magician, of really creating, of really taking hold, taking charge of what it is that you wanted. Not sitting back and waiting for it to come to you, but going out and putting forth the work, putting the pedal to the metal, letting your feet hit the pavement. The magician is about doing. Yes, you can imagine. Yes, you can, write in your manifestation journal, but you have to follow it up with action. And the magician is about action. It's about believing. It's about having faith. And then it's about putting action to that faith. And that is what you have done, or that is what you are currently doing, collective. Let's clarify a little bit further. Spirit, tell me more about strength. And then also with the magician, it's about believing in the impossible. Believing in the impossible. Not setting limits on yourself. Not succumbing to the limits or the negativity that people speak over your life, or that they place on you. Limitations that they place on you. Clarifying strength is the Three of Swords. Again, I keep hearing boost of confidence. I feel like for some of you, you recently went through a heartache, a disappointment. Somebody backstabbed, betrayed you. This could have been a love interest, a friend, a family member. And it's like you overcame that. Like you didn't sit and wallow. It may have taken you some time. Yes, it was a great betrayal. Yes, the storm was raging. But you chose to take the higher road and to change your circumstances. For some of you, this change is about you walking away from heartache, from pain, from people who has caused this suffering. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. The Sun in the reverse, because there's no happiness there. This person, this situation, this job did not make you happy. You continue being hurt. You continue being disappointed, being depressed. You didn't want to be there. So you knew you had to be courageous enough to create that change. You could no longer sit still. See, one thing about God is that he puts us in situations that cause us to move. Because see, I heard like lackluster. See, we get comfortable. We are creatures of habit. So we get comfortable being in certain situations, certain relationships, a certain job, whatever, a certain home, an apartment, and not wanting to elevate to a home because we feel like it's too much work. Like we just get comfortable in our current state. But see, God will throw a monkey wrench in the midst. God will throw something in the midst that causes us to change, that causes us to shift. And so that's what God did. Like that Three of Swords, that betrayal, you being backstabbed, that hurt, that turmoil, that deceit. See, that was that monkey wrench that caused you to change, that caused you to shift. See, one thing about it is that out of pain, that is when we flourish the most. Like pain brings us the most growth. I heard like endurance. Out of pain comes triumph. That is when we really prevail. We don't prevail, when everything's going good and, life is good and we're comfortable where we are. No, when things get shaken up, that's when we really start putting into action. That's when we take the necessary steps needed in order to create what we want. See, God will answer your prayers. God will hear your call. And he'll come in and create something to allow you to receive what you were asking for. But it's never the way you desire it to be. Like for some of you, like you never thought you had to walk away from a relationship. You had to, quit a career that you've been at for maybe 10 or plus years or 20 plus years or 30 plus years or what have you. But see, God heard the call. See, change is about cycles. You ask God for a brand new cycle. You asked God to open up a door for you. But in order for that door to be open, see, you had to have a door closed. Both doors couldn't be open. That creates confusion, because I could just see somebody standing in the middle and it's like, which way do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? No, God isn't a God of confusion. God isn't here to confuse you. So it's like, no, I'm going to close this door so the direction that you're headed in is clear to you. So that the path is clearly defined and you don't have any questions about where you're supposed to go, where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing. Walking away, leaving it behind. No longer holding on to things that don't make you happy, that continues to hurt you, that continues to create dread and doubt in your life. For some of you, this is a friend walking away. You know you're not happy, and see, being confident enough to leave it and say, I'll be fine without it. I'm walking into this new season. I'm ready for this new cycle. Let's get a message for the Page of Swords in the reverse. What do we have? The Devil. And I have the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, for some of you, you need to release your ego. Letting go of that ego. The death of the ego is very important. Because it's like, until you die out, until that ego dies, you're going to remain stuck. Trusting your intuition. So you got to trust. You got to trust where God is taking you. Trust the messages. I heard your ear. You can hear the messages clearly for someone, but you have to trust what it is that you're hearing and be ready to apply it. Do you trust? You have to be open to it. And I'm getting you don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. It's okay. That's why we continue to grow. We continue to learn. We don't know it all. We're not God. We operate through the Spirit, yes. But we don't know it all. So it's until that ego dies, then there will continue to be stagnation. There will continue to be no forward movement. Let's get a message for the Magician. Four of Wands in the reverse. Somebody wanted a new home. Somebody is in the process of getting a new home. That's what somebody's manifesting. You calling this in a new home. I'm also getting a relationship. Somebody also wants to move. Tell me more about this Four of Wands. Wants to relocate to another city. I heard I pack my bags. I have the Nine of Swords. Someone feel like they never gonna get this. They ain't gonna never be happy. They never gonna get this house. They never gonna get this relationship. They never gonna be married. It's why me? Having a pity party, stressing out. It's all about timing. Perseverance. Not giving up on your beliefs. Continuing to have faith. You can't doubt what it is that you're asking for. It's not going to come when you want it to come. It's going to come in divine timing. But somebody's definitely stressed out. But you manifested this. You believed in the impossible, but it's it's taking too long. Or you starting to doubt, starting to lack faith. How? You asked for it. How you going to lack faith? You paying attention to time. Don't pay attention to time. Time is fluid. It happens when it happens. Continue to focus on yourself. Continue to build so that you're prepared for this new home. So that you're prepared for this relationship. Let's get a message for the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. The King of Swords and the Tower in the reverse. Okay, so somebody, in order to get into a more stable, balanced place when it comes to your finances, it's all about your decision making. You have to be able to make proper decisions. I'm getting with these butterflies, transform your mind. God's spirit is asking for you to transform your mind. With this tower in the reverse, it's like you keep on making the same decisions, going through the same tower moments over and over, the same cycle, and you're not learning, but you want to be stable. You have to change the way you think, change the way that you see, change your relationship when it comes to money, your outlook on abundance. Watch your spending habits. Save. Build a nest egg. Multiple streams of income. You have to be very logical, very wise when it comes to financial management, or you're going to continue to go through the same thing, experience the same tower moments. Let's clarify this King of Swords. Spirit, give me a message for the King of Swords. The Hierophant. I heard judge. I feel like for some of you, you're getting ready to get a payout, a court case. I heard release, because they are going to release your money, release your funds. I'm also getting release your house. There's definitely something that's going to be working out in your favor, collective, with this Hierophant. God has called judgment, divine judgment over your life, over your finances, over your stability. You will be happy. There is an ending that is approaching when it comes to this cycle. But again, I heard court. For some of you, you're going through a court case. It is going to work out in your favor. Stop stressing. 9 of Swords. It's already been written, collective. You know, collective, I used to tell some people this, but you've already lived this day. Like, everything that you go through, every day that you wake up, you've already lived it in the spiritual realm. You've already experienced this day before. So it's already written. So whatever happens, it's destined to happen. It's already happened spiritually. You just haven't seen it manifest in the physical. So it's already done. The victory is already won. You already got your victory. You're just waiting to receive it in the natural. Let's get a message for the Tower in the reverse. What do I have? Everything is fine. The 10 of Swords. I heard stop pretending. Stop pretending and deal with you. It's time for you to stop pretending and deal with you. Deal with your decisions. Deal with your choices, to stop pretending. For some of you, I'm getting like, put down the phone. You need to stop watching so much social media. It's keeping you in a stagnant place. I heard like rewind. It's like it's keeping you, you know, thinking about the same thing over and over again. Like you really need to monitor your social media intake. I heard like just get out. I heard get up, get out, and get something by Outcast. So for someone, instead of you watching so much social media or television, get up, get out, and get something. You know, be productive. Work on something, a project, you know, journal, you know. Write down your goals, what you want to manifest for yourself, you know, in the next 6 months. But it's like, be productive. That's how you're going to create a healthy balance in your life. So let's pull some final messages. Spirit, give me some final messages for the collective. Final messages for the collective. Oh, okay. I have 3 messages. What do we have? I am the source of my joy. I create my happy ever after. Again, that magician. You are the source. It is you. It is your belief. It is your faith. It is this energy of the magician that is going to help you create the life that you want. Next, we have keep going. You are on the right path. The seeds you are planting will grow. Success is guaranteed. Exactly. Perseverance. Do not stop. Keep going. Whatever seeds you have planted, they're going to take shape. They're going to grow. It's going to take some time, but great things are worth waiting for. Lastly, we have balance. Slow down, lighten your load so you can float. So yes, I heard like don't take on too much. Do not take on too much, collective. Know your limits, set healthy boundaries. And make sure that you're taking care of yourself. I'm also getting taking care of your health as well. But yes, lighten your load so that you can float, so that life can be balanced, easy for you, so that you can be at peace and not be so overwhelmed or stressed out. So collective, these are your messages. I hope they resonate. Again, I apologize for my niece. She is going on too, so very energetic. Remember to stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Stay blessed.